mean, he's big and physical. We'll really have to play tonight.
How about our boys? Are they ready to play?
I really believe they are. The ones that are always ready are ready. You always have one or two. You always question, but hopefully when the lights go on, they'll be ready to go.
All right. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the starting lineup. This West Kentucky Star basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium. I'm here with Jake Scott. Jake, tell me about the starting lineups.
Okay, for the Arkansas State University Mid-South Greyhounds, that's a lot to say.
Man.
They have starting at guard number 3, Cameron Ricks, number 10, Tyler Armstrong, number 11, Tevin Brown, number 12, Trent Steen, and number 33, Tasmania Jones. And for the Stars, your West Kentucky Tech Stars, we're starting Anthony Lee from St. Louis, Missouri. He'll be wearing number 0. DJ Washington from Henderson, Kentucky, wearing number 3. Kilder Gonzalez from Venezuela. He wears number 11 out there on the floor. Pablo Bianchi from Brazil wears number 24. And finishing around the lineup, Emmanuel Abbott. He'll be wearing number 32.
I bragged on Abbage the other day, and I really talked about how at the start of the game, and he didn't do too well the first start of the game, and then I guaranteed he was going to wake up and play a good second half. He didn't play a good second half either.
Oh.
So I'm not going to say that he's going to play good. Maybe he'll play better.
Maybe this is his game tonight.
Yeah, this might be his game. All right, we're going to take a couple minutes and they'll run the national anthem, and because of copyright problems, we can't run the national anthem on YouTube, so we'll be back after the national anthem. This is West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
All right, folks, we're back here at Haws Gymnasium, and they just gave us the Mid-South State University. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
It's the Arkansas State University Mid-South Greyhounds, and I'm not saying that again.
Who came up with that name?
I have no idea. They got them all. They got the state, the university. They got everything in there.
Mid-South. I guess that's where they're located.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to know.
All right.
We played this team already this year. We beat them.
We beat them?
We beat them down there at Arkansas State University Mid-South.
Well, they're going to be looking for some revenge, aren't they?
That's right. Excited
Now,
to see how we start.
This coach, the coach told us that this team has scored like 138 and 121 points, and they play defense.
That's a lot of points.
We'll see.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm not so all fired sure about that. All right, we have jumping up will be number 12 for the Greyhounds, Trent Steen, and it's against Emmanuel Abbage. And we get the tip. All right, Anthony Lee with the ball. Looking over the defense, it's a man-to-man.
Good post position from Abbott.
Whoa.
Nice block, though.
Yeah. And going in, not scoring, number 10. And number 10 reached in there and got a foul about 25 seconds into the game. It's Tyler Armstrong with the foul. That's their first team, his first team first. Anthony Lee will be playing the point. DJ Washington can play the point just fine. 3 out of the corner. Kilder Gonzalez.
That's a good sign if we get him going.
Boy, I tell you, Kilder isn't really the kind that hits too many of those threes, but every once in a while he'll pop one in there.
That's right. I like it when he's down low banging.
We're full court. Give it all they got. And he's bringing it down the court and threw it away. Well, they get down the court fast, but that's not the name of the game.
Yep.
You have to put it in the hoop. That's what Russ Hall told me anyway. Our referees for this game, Kirk Patzel, Russ Hall, and Justin Mason. And DJ Washington with the shot, no good. He got the rebound, put it in. Good job. Good job.
It's interesting to see us with a full-court press right there. Good to see it.
Number 11 looks like he's going to run the point. Threw it inside to 33. That's that Tasmanian Devil guy. Tevin Brown with the three-point shot, 5-3. It's hard to say it. And Manuel Abbage with the shot. He's already looking good, folks. Travel.
Right, yep.
And let's not ever lose trace of the fact that we're a long way away from that other end there. So we don't. These young eyes over here to my right, they catch everything, but I don't even suspect everything. Abbage, put it in, I'll tell you, and they are banging him.
It's a good start for him right there.
They are banging him.
Whoa! Good hustle. Good
hustle. I tell you, DJ Washington was on that one. And number 11 with the basketball, Tevin Brown. And he stole it. DJ did. Killer threw it in.
5 quick
And
points.
we have a timeout on the court. It didn't take a genius to figure that one out. That's a 30-second timeout by the Greyhounds. Well, this is a good start.
That's a very good start for us to get out and transition. I think it's all starting with our full court press.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good defense will get you a lot more chances on offense.
Absolutely. A lot of easy points just like that from Kilder. Easy layups. Get steals right there in the front court.
That was a good job. The gentlemen are they're not letting them get the passes off. They're double teaming when they get a chance, and they're taking it inside. And when they take it inside like they have so far, this could be a real good game for.
I like how we're set up in this press. We got 2 very quick guards out here defending with Anthony Lee and DJ Washington. I like that matchup.
Devin Brown. And that was a good block by Pablo, and then he had the inside. There's no way he could stop him from laying it in. 3-point shot, no good, and knocked out of bounds by Tasmania Jones.
That was Trent Steen.
And folks, I'm not making that up. That's his name, Tasmania Jones. And he needs to, be honest with you, he needs to start playing more like a Tasmanian devil. And we have a foul on the court. Maybe it wasn't a foul. Yeah, it was a foul on Pablo Bianchi.
Quick guards.
Washington stole it. And the referees got it right.
Yeah, that was the right call.
We were closer and saw it better, but we can't say anything about that. Lee gives it to Pablo. Pablo, a little fadeaway. That's usually a pretty good shot for her. And we have a timeout on the court.
I like our hustle
It's another
so far.
30. That's it for the 30s.
That's right. I like our hustle so far in this game. Yeah, they burned 2 30s in less than 3 minutes.
And I've got to see a little bit more of this. I'm not sure their guards are quite as quick as us.
I think that's really what it is so far. Our guards on defense really playing a factor on their guards, trying to just get up the floor. You're not even able to do that.
And that's good. We haven't fouled. We've got one foul. Both teams have one team foul. That's good. When you can steal that many times and you're not fouling,
yeah,
that's the way you play
you're playing with
basketball.
your hands right there. Yep.
That's right. All right, taking it out of bounds, Cameron Ricks. And nobody is picking him up this time. I think what they're talking about is whether it was their ball or ours. And I think it was clearly they had possession. They called timeout.
Yeah, they call timeout.
And I have no idea what else it could be. Come on, guess.
They don't call technical on somebody.
Probably
my
us.
Guess. Who knows?
Paisel coming in, I know he'll call it technical
on you. It takes 3 of them to figure it out, doesn't it?
Yeah, Paisel's going over there and say, what in the world's going on here, gentlemen?
I mean, yeah, really, what could be going on? The Arkansas State University Mid-South Greyhounds, they call it timeout. It's their ball. Hey, they got it right.
What'd they get?
I don't know. They're taking it out of the bounce, though.
Did they?
No foul, nothing. Maybe shot clock.
Maybe they called it a ball tied up. I'm not sure. I'm all confused. All right, throwing it in, Tasmania Jones with 2. I have a prediction. This is going to be a long, tough game. 2 for Abbage.
6 points for Maynard Abbage.
Abbage is ready, folks. He is ready.
Our guards again right there just being pesky right there.
Knocked it away.
It's great. Great to see that kind of defensive intensity.
Cameron Ricks gives the ball in to Laquan Davey, I think. Yeah, Laquan Davey. Threw it inside to Jones, and he faked a shot, and there was no way he was putting up a shot, so that wasn't much of a fake. And it was over the head, knocked out by the Greyhounds. 13-6. Stars in the lead. 16-16 to go in the first half. Kilder Gonzalez looking. He threw it. Lee, no good. He did everything but put it in. And
Laquan Davey.
Laquan Davey, okay. I couldn't see the number.
The way he
Washington.
shot that, he looked left-handed. So
It's Lee. Lee with the basketball gives it to Kilder Gonzalez. We're going to throw it around the outside. Kilder, Pablo into. Yeah, he fouled him, and then he grabbed the ball with both hands, but he definitely fouled him. Mm-hmm. There wasn't no doubt about that.
It was good post position by Maynard.
Yeah, and their coaches has a look of consternation on his face.
That's a big word.
Yeah. I just learned that today. No good. Come on, Emmanuel, let's put it in there. Makes this one, that'll be half the points. Yes. He has 7, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you, that's a way to start out. To Davey, throwing the ball around the outside. 3-point shot up. It's good. Number 23, Joe Randall Tolliver.
Their second made 3 of the game.
And with a drive in, Lee with 2. Davey on the drive. Gives it back. Almost stolen. They got a hand on it, Davey. They're having a hard time figuring out where to go in there. And he put a shot up, and it's no good. Pablo with the rebound. Coming down the court. And Kilder Gonzalez. Oh, Emmanuel Average, okay.
9 points. Half the team's points.
And I'm going to tell you, the Greyhounds are starting to understand that it may not have been a fluke that won the game. Offensive foul charge.
That was
you see that better than me?
That was your Tasmanian Devil who was going too fast.
Yeah.
Out of control. Has been spinning.
Fouls on Mr. Jones. That's his first, the third team foul. And Mr. Jones comes out of the lineup. And number 20, Chris Smith's in the lineup. Number 5, Teveret Kane is in the lineup. Pablo on the drive. And he's fouled on the pass off. I wonder if he went up, but I'm sure they'll take it out of bounds. And that's on number 5. That's his first, but it didn't take him long to get a foul, did it?
He got his name right in the scorebooks. That's right.
Lee with the basketball to Kilder. Back to Lee, back to Pablo. Pablo on the drive. No good. And they're yelling for a walk, but they got the basketball. I don't think it hurt them too bad.
Yeah.
Davey with the basketball. Throws it in. Back to Davey. Around and about. And a 3 by number 23, Joe Randall Tolliver.
Tolliver with 6 points. 2 threes.
That was, it looked like he was out of control, but he was just under control enough to get fouled.
Mm-hmm. That is his second foul. Come right in. Two trips down the floor.
Man,
Just 2
I
fouls.
tell you, that's quick.
Won't take very long for him to get 5.
Yeah. Except he's not going to be in there very long.
3
Jake
points.
Williams is under the ball game, and number 3, DJ Washington. I think he's back in.
Jake Williams got some nice blue shoes.
Yep. Let's see how it makes them
Shoot.
play. And the second one is good. And the coach had something to say to the referee as he went by, you know.
We're having nice active hands in that 2-3 zone.
We are
Force up a tough shot.
We are playing a little bit smarter than they are, except for Jake Williams right there. He got the foul. That wasn't necessary. He had the ball. I don't know what he was pushing off for. But they're all we have to do is put a little fake on them, and they're fouling. Davey into, will bounce around. Ladarius Mason with the bouncing ball into the basket.
That was his first 2 points of the game.
Kilder Gonzalez. They were aiming for my coat.
Yeah, better watch that.
Man, I tell you.
Better guard it
Just
better.
inconsiderate. Davey bringing it down the court. Threw it in, back out.
Nice inside-out movement.
Nice. Back to Davey. Lee didn't allow him to have a open shot there. Number 10 got an open shot, Tyler Armstrong.
His first 2 points.
It's a close game, 2019. 12:40 to go in the first half. He got hit on the drive. Fouls on number 10, Tyler Armstrong. That's his second. Russ is looking at him. He knew he wanted to say something. DJ Washington with the ball. Three for number 11, Kilder Gonzalez. I'm not sure I've ever seen him have 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, 2 threes with 8 points in the game.
23, 3-point shot up, no good.
Nice
Jake
rebound.
with the basketball coming down the court. I thought he might get it taken away. He was a little sloppy with it there. There's, folks, I just thought I'd let you know there's going to be a tee here sooner or later. He's really
There will be.
excited.
Yes. I agree with you. For the Arkansas State University Mid-South head coach.
Pablo Bianchi with the foul. That's his second, isn't it?
Yes, that's Pablo's second foul.
No,
But that was
they
on-
give 32.
Yeah.
I would have swore he had 24 up there, didn't you? All right.
Sorry. I was writing down numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know who got fouled.
10 to complete the 3-point play. Into the lineup, number 11, Tevin Brown. And Lee bringing the ball down the court. Jake Williams. Kilder Gonzalez. Lee, he did not have, and that was a lucky bounce right there. Williams, they had 3 guys had their hand on the ball, and it bounced off one of their hands and right into Jake with a layup. 3-point shot up, it's no good. And 20 got the rebound, put it up, and was fouled on the shot. Foul was on Andy Walquist. That's his first 14 foul. Chris Smith at the line for 2.
looking for his first points of the basketball game.
And his first shot is good.
I looked down there. He looked pretty tall, looking 6'8", 240, shooting free throws. Nice looking stroke.
Yep.
That's a big guy.
They've got three pretty good size. They got him. They got a couple 6'5" and a 6'7" and 6'6", and both of them are good.
That's a good looking stroke.
1 point up. Jake Williams. And Jake tried to go by, and he didn't have a snowball's chance in the world. And I think he called a charge. That was kind of an odd-looking call, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I was sure it was a charge what he was trying to call, but it wasn't too good. All right, Stars with a 30-second timeout. Let's take 30 seconds. This is West Kentucky Star basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium. Lee's bringing the ball down the court, and he gives it over to Washington, to Killer. Killer into Lee. Lee missed it.
First possession, they played a 2-3 zone right there. First possession of the game, they've done that.
And he had an open shot.
Yes.
Wasn't no problem with the shot. And Walquist with a block. Jake Williams with the ball, throws it down and threw it away. That's not very good. Davey throws it in to Mason, and Mason lays it up.
4 points for Mason.
They took the lead with that shot. 26-25, 10 to go in the first half. Jake Williams, no good.
I like how they work inside out. But when you get it inside, see, he throws it back out. That's great for your shooters.
3-point shot.
Tolliver with a three.
3 threes for him. 9 points for Tolliver.
Well, that's one timeout that didn't seem to work too well.
We need to get a basket right here.
Killer Gonzalez with a three.
Gilbert Gonzalez.
Anything you can do, I can do better, or just as well.
All right, 3-point shot up. It's no good. He barely hit rim. And DJ trying to throw it out to Lee, and he couldn't get it in there. End of the ball game, number 3 and 33, Cameron Ricks and Tasmania Jones. Davey with the basketball. Ricks. Back and forth to Jones, back to Davey, back to Ricks. The three-man game out there right now. And back to Davey. And a rebound for Washington. Washington to Jake Williams. Back to DJ.
Yeah, they went to this 2-3 zone. I guess trying to test us from the outside.
Throwing it around the outside, trying to figure out this zone.
We can get somebody driving.
6 seconds. 2 block shots by Tasmania Jones. And a layup at the other end by Rex.
That's his first basket of the game.
Tasmania Jones did a pretty good job there.
That was a nice possession by him. Sure was.
Jake Williams with a three. We're tied up at 31.
5 points for Jake Williams.
Jake Williams is do a good game.
Yeah, when he's on, he is on.
3 by Ricks.
5 points real quick for Cameron Ricks.
Killer Gonzalez. to Walquist. Back to Gonzalez. Wow. You won't see that very often. He's missed 2 in this game. Into the ball game, Abbage for Kilder Gonzalez. He needs a break. Did
He's
a good
been working
job.
hard. Yes, sir.
Good job in there. This isn't one of those teams that's got just small guys. They got some pretty good sized people.
Big guys down low.
Jake Williams, no good.
That was a tough shot by Jake Williams.
Yeah. And
they get down the floor fast.
it was tried to save it. Jake Williams did, and he couldn't do it. Davey throws it in. Jones. Wow. That was that was a couple bad passes. They got it back.
Sure did.
And Ricks will be taking it out of bounds. Cameron Ricks throws it into Jones. I don't know. You know, Jones acted like he wanted to throw it over there to him and just didn't do it. I wonder why. Man.
Let it fly.
I mean, he could have just reached out if he just had the long arms. If they both reached out, they could have touched each other. 3-point shot up and good.
8
Jake
points
Williams.
for Jake Williams. 2 threes.
And this coach is saying we're not playing defense. Ricks with a shot up. 2-point shot is good, and it's a foul on the play. Foul on number 20, Jake Williams.
That's his second foul for Jake Williams.
I'll tell you. You know, he just showed you something, folks. He put his hands straight up. That's always interesting, and you've heard me say it many a time, but they don't ever put their hands straight up. They always lean into it a little bit. When you lean into it, you get called for a foul.
That's right. Couldn't agree more.
And he completed the 3-point play there. DJ Washington tried to get everybody to move around. Williams, 3-point shot up, no good. And boy, I tell you one thing.
He got his money worth right there.
They definitely got their, that ought to be 1.5 fouls at least. Wow.
He should get 3 free throws.
That was a good one. And Abbage with 2. First shot's up good.
10 points for Emmanuel Abbage. 2 for 3 at the free throw line.
And Lee with the rebound. That Lee seems to be able to figure out how to get in for a rebound. Oh, that was not a good pass. Not a good pass at all. What he thought he saw, he didn't. And a layup at the other end.
By Davey.
Davey with the layup. Walquist to Jake Williams. Inside to Manuel Abbage. Good. Davey trying to find somebody open, and he did. To Tasmania Jones. Back to Davey. Back to Jones. Tolliver. Whoa! He took his eyes off the ball, and he almost turned that over. 3-point shot up and good by Ricks.
3-point shot here, Ricks.
That's their 6th 3-pointer of the game. They can shoot it.
Into Lee. Lee. Washington. Good shot. We have 3 people out there, Jake, that can play the point. And my third option would be Jake Williams. And he seems to be the one that is getting the most of the time at point guard.
Yes.
And the shot was in and good.
Tolliver with 11 points.
This is an odd-looking Washington with the putback. We've got a lot of guys that can put that ball back in quick. Jones out to Ricks. Ricks on the drive. Back to Jones. He faked one. Jones. And whoa. Man. I guess they're closer to it than I am.
Whew. That foul didn't have nothing compared to that foul down here just a while ago.
That's right. That's on the manual average. That's his second. Jones, shot up. No good.
Have you ever seen a more high arcing free throw shot?
Man.
It almost touched the ceiling.
And Zach Kimler's into the game. And he made a bouncing free throw. In the ball game is Tyler Armstrong. I don't think he's been in there for a while.
No.
Devin Brown. That was a good rebound. Ricks with the basketball. No good.
Nobody rebound there.
Nobody in the area code.
Chris Smith with 4 points.
Jake Williams, no good.
Oh, and you grab that rebound with 2 hands there.
Ricks to Jones. Back to Jones. You know, that was Chris Smith with that, and that was a really good movement of the ball, and it didn't look that impressive.
No.
But boy, they
Get
got
the job done.
needed.
Don't have to be so fancy or behind the back pass. It's,
That's right.
The simple, easy play gets points on the board.
All right, it's a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. This is West Kentucky Star basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clements Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud.
All right, folks, excuse me. We're back here at Haws Gymnasium, and the ball will be the Stars basketball, and we're behind by 8. Now, they're outplaying us right now, and they're getting easy shots.
Very easy shots.
Kimler, they're on a little weave there. Whoa, I'll tell you. That was a 020. He meant to put them down. He put them down.
They get their money's worth.
I tell you, when they foul good.
There's no doubt about it.
And that was on the shot, so DJ will have 2 to give him a second to compose himself.
DJ has 4 points. Looking for number 5.
And it's good.
The Stars are 5 for 7 at the line this evening.
That was Christmas' second foul. It's good. I'll tell you what, you get hit like that and you make 2 free throws, you're definitely good.
Shows you're going to be okay, too.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That 11 and 10 out there are pretty quick gentlemen. They're throwing it around the outside, trying to find something. Over to Ricks. Ricks says, I know what to do with the basketball. Give it to me. And Washington lays it in. And just like that, we're down to a 4-point deficit. Ricks, bring it down the court. We're in that man-to-man. And Lee with the basketball gives it to Washington. Washington on the drive, knocked out of bounds by the Greyhounds. Into the game, number 23, Joe Randall Tolliver. And he's in for Ricks. And Ricks has had a good game.
I like that play by DJ Washington. He went for a layup. I think he got fouled. I know he did, but he didn't complain about it.
No, that's
just turn the page and keep playing.
That's the way you do it.
Yep. Good move
Lee
by
with
DJ.
the basketball. Wanting to settle it down, get everybody in position. Trying to balance up the court. They're not doing it, so. And we didn't get a good shot.
Yeah, the shot clock was getting down on us.
It was down to 1, so he didn't have any choice. He had to. And
good steal.
Washington down the court. Lee with the lay-in.
Anthony Lee with 6 points.
Whoa. Williams thought he had it. Number 11 and that's got to be a charge. Yeah, that was no doubt about it.
Is that the third offensive charge called on them this game? I believe.
Yeah, that's easy. Devin Brown out of the game. Davey in for the Greyhounds. We're down by 2 with 1:25 to go. I sure would like to see us up by something.
Going into halftime.
That's right.
We're on a little 6-0 run here. We were down by 8.
Well, I'd say they're back. They're in the man-to-man. Throwing it around the outside to Abbage. Abbage looking. He decided that guy's just a little bit too big. And a real short little 10-foot shot by Abbage. That's good. Tied up at 49.
14 points for Abbage.
50 seconds to go in the first half. And it's no good, but he was fouled on the shot. That might be why he went sprawling all over the floor.
That's Emmanuel Abbage's third foul.
Yeah. He was trying to get by without, and the coach is saying, hey, you're my scorer over there, and you didn't tell me he had 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Well, he's the only one that didn't know it. And Abbage was not going to tell him.
You don't want to see a person get 3 fouls in the first half. You want to save 3 for the second half.
And Walquist is in the game for Abbage. And the coach is really irritated that he didn't know. And both of them are good.
Mid-South is 7 for 8 at the free throw line.
Killer Gonzalez bringing it down the court.
Good tape.
And he's fouled on the play. And the foul's on number 20. Yeah, 20. That's his third.
Killer Gonzalez at the line.
And, he's trying to explain to him just exactly what we've been talking about. He leaned forward, and he got the foul. And he just warned him. I heard that. And I'm about half deaf, folks.
And you got these things over your ears.
Yeah. And he stepped on the sideline, and unless I miss and I don't, this will be a 1-shot play here. We want to get the lead at halftime or be down by 1. And if you aren't aware, you can go on the dribble and as long as you're on the dribble, you can dribble it out. And Walquist with and 3-point shot. It's good at the buzzer. And we take the lead, 53-51. And the coach is saying, "You wrecker Fritz, come over here and let me talk to you a minute." But he's not going to get any satisfaction at all. So the halftime score is 53-51 Stars. That was a nice ending to the.
Absolutely, exactly what you wanted. You said come out, be leading at halftime, and we did that to full capacity there. Got the 3-pointer.
Yep. And if he had hit the shot, it wasn't going to make any difference.
That's right.
If he hit it or didn't hit it, killed her, because that ball. We only had 2 seconds. So they weren't going to be able to get down. All right, let's take a couple-minute break. This West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anaya Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org. All right, folks, we're back here at Haws Gymnasium. The halftime score 53-51. The Stars in the lead on a last-second three-point shot by Jake Williams.
Yes, sir. That's great. That's been the story of the half, up and down, 53-51 at the halftime. Both teams have 6 3-pointers apiece. So interesting to see who can win that battle in the second half. Leading scorer so far, Emmanuel Abbage. You spoke before the game about how he have a good game last game, and he's really put it on right now with 14 points. The Arkansas State University Mid-South Greyhounds, not for to say.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Joe Randall Tolliver, he has 11 points, as well as Cameron Ricks. He also has 11 points as well.
Tell you what, they did a good job once they got ready for that press.
Once they got under control
they just the first few minutes they couldn't bring the ball down the court.
That's
folks.
right. We came out and blitzed them with that full court pressure. They weren't expecting that, and we was able to get some easy points off of it. That's for sure.
All right, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with our stats guru, that dancing fool, Gary McLean. This what? right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium. I'm here with Gary McLean. Gary, was that milkshake good yesterday?
It was delicious, and I really appreciate some good, fine young man.
Well, I was watching you, and you said, "No, that's a little bit too much for me. I can't afford that." And so I had to.
You felt sorry for me, didn't you?
I felt sorry for you, so I had to take care of it.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, you got to work it as you can work it.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, it worked well this time.
All right. All right, give us stats on that first half.
Well, we got Anthony Lee had 6 points. And no fouls. How about that? Kevin Welch had no points. DJ Washington had 10 points. No fouls. Kilder Gonzalez. We were okay, except E-Man. He kind of got a little excited there a couple times. But DJ Washington had 10. Kilder Gonzalez had 12. Jake Williams had 11. Andy Walquist, Thomas Garner, Pablo Bianchi, Zach Kimbler and Lawrence Johnson did not score. And then E-Man, like I said, he was a high man during the first half. He had 14.
I have one question before you go on any further. Why didn't you tell the coach that he had 2 fouls?
Well, what's really funny is the other coach is keeping up with the fouls, and he said, evidently I must have missed one. And I said, well, evidently you must have missed one. But the only problem is most of the time I holler at them, yell at them, and say, hey, hey, hey. They don't hear me, and it's kind of like, it's not like it's not on the board,
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, just wondering.
Yeah, we hit 14 out of 28 for 50% of 2-pointers. We had 6 of 10 for 60% of 3-pointers, and we
That's
had
good.
7 of 10 from the charity stripe for 70%. So that's pretty good shooting with only 2 timeouts during that first half. All right, let's see here. We had Laquan Davey with 4 points. We had Cameron Ricks had 11 points. We had Teveret Kane did not score. Tyler Armstrong had 7. Tevin Brown had 3. Trent Steen had 2. Chris Smith had 6. Joe Randall Tolliver had 11. Gerald Bernard had no points. Ladarius Mason had 4. Tasmania Jones had 3. Their scoring was pretty well spread out. Of course, like I said, they had 2 of them with 11 points each for a score halftime of 51 points. They had 11 fouls. They called 2 timeouts as well. So
the fouls was 7 for us and 11 for them.
Correct.
I don't think that was quite as bad as what that coach is making
No,
out to you.
it wasn't quite as bad as that. And then, like I say,
now I'm going to get the other side of the story about that 2 timeouts that nobody knew anything about over there.
Yes, exactly. So,
all right, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the coach with some halftime thoughts. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium. I'm here with Coach Mike Chumler. Coach, the only thing that we didn't get right that we should have was Abbage has 3 fouls in the first half.
Yeah, we had a miscommunication between the scorers table and our bench, I guess.
They didn't communicate? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. no.
I can't get you to say anything about it, Coach.
No.
Or the scorers table or nothing. You know?
Hey, people talk enough bad stuff about me without me saying something to stir it up. So.
All right. Now, what did you think of the first half?
Not bad. We can still play better. Our defense was much better than it has been. They shot the ball well. We need to close out and do a better job. Need to rebound a little bit better. But I really liked our heart. You know, we got down by 8, and it looked like, you know, it was danger time. And we called a timeout, and the kids really responded well, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Well, I was really impressed with the press at the start of that game. We really were putting the press on them hard, and they finally took a timeout. It took them a couple before they had it figured out, but they finally got it figured out.
Right, and really, I didn't mean to come out of that press. I wanted to change the defense we dropped back into. I told them to drop back into a 2-3. Now, I wanted to stay in our press, but they thought I wanted them to drop back into the 2-3, and that's when they
I thought that was a bit odd, but I didn't say anything.
That's when they made their run.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a miscommunication between us. But, in that press, we don't always have to get the steals. Just make them play faster than they're comfortable playing.
That's right. Or take a lot of time
Taking
getting
quick
it
shots
over that half court, and they don't have as much time.
A lot of times you play a team, and if you really press hard, they get happy to get it across half court, and they're like, well, I better get a shot while I can.
Their coach was not happy about the three calls on the blocking, and they're doing the thing that I've talked about, and we've talked about many a time. They had those hands straight up, but they were leaning forward. You lean forward, you're getting a foul.
Right, and really one of those fouls should have been a flagrant. That one foul down here on DJ, that should have been a flagrant. Now, we got one of those calls, too, on Emmanuel. He went up, and I thought he was straight up, and they said, no, he leaned into him.
That's right.
It's just part of the game. I like their coach. He's a good guy and very knowledgeable guy, but on this one, I probably disagree.
Yeah, I think you're right, too. All right, let's take a couple-minute break. We'll be back with second half action. This is West Kentucky Star basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anaya Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium, we're getting ready to start the second half. The score 53-51 on a last-second three-point shot by Jake Williams. That first half was a good first half. We got down by 8 and came back, Jake.
Yeah, sure was. A good way to finish that half. I know before earlier games in the season, we know it was hard to finish out the last minute or two of the first half. And it was great to see us basically go on a 12-2 run there to end the first half. It was great for us.
Now, the second thing we've had trouble with this year at times is starting the second half. So let's see how it works.
First 4 minutes, second half, always crucial.
And the Greyhounds with the basketball. And we're in a zone out there. No good. And a nice putback by number 12, Trent Steen.
4 points for Steen.
I was wondering if he would start Abbage, and he did. And I'll tell you, great defense by Lee.
Sure was.
It was 2-on-1. Kilder Gonzalez. Ooh, I thought he had that one.
Fouls on Trent Steen.
Trent Steen.
Gonzalez at the line.
That's his second. Kilder at the line for 2. First one's up and bounces around, goes in.
13 points for Kilder Gonzalez.
Second shot up and good. That one didn't have nothing but net.
3 for 4 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you, he did everything, but they did everything but steal that one that time. If he'd have went up, he'd have got a foul, but he decided not to. Into Tasmania Jones, and he muscled it up through Abbage, which is tough to do. And Abbage just got his 4th foul.
Did not want to see that early in the second half.
And that was the reason I thought he wouldn't start Abbage.
Less than a minute into the second half. 4 fouls.
Yep. And he's on the bench for a while. And the coach is saying, Record Fritz, I shouldn't have done that. And Walquist comes in to the ball game. And it's good. Bounced around, but it bounced through. Jake Williams with the basketball back to Lee. Lee bringing it down. I like Lee running the point. I like Washington also. They know what they're doing. And wow. Now that had, somebody breathed just a little bit out there and it went in.
Yeah.
And they tried to trap him in the backcourt. And I was surprised he didn't press that issue right there. Back to Ricks. Ricks, a little 10-foot jump shot, good. That was nice. They have a 1-point lead.
13 points for Ricks.
Ricks had a good game. Kilder to Walquist, back on the outside to Jake Williams, no good. Ricks into Jones, in for a layup.
Tasmania Jones coming on strong here in the second half.
He's playing a good game. It took him a while to get going, but he's coming around real good. They're on a little bit of a weave out there, and DJ Washington stopped. Turnaround jump shot, beautiful.
Yes, sir. 10 points for DJ Washington.
Ricks on the drive. Nice little tap in by Tasmanian Jones.
10 points for Tasmania Jones.
And Walquist is not playing any defense. Off his foot and right to the number 10, Tyler Armstrong.
They're putting up the points in a hurry right now.
Yep. No good.
Big time rebound.
Trent Steen with the basketball gives it over and down the court. And a nice, I'll tell you, he took him to school, folks. He took him to school, and Mr. Walquist was found wanting.
Tasmania Jones, what is that, about 8 straight points, all right there in the lane.
Man.
He's making his presence well
They
known.
have a
6'6", 245 sophomore.
Tell you, he had a lot of moves for as big as he is. And they have a 7-point lead, 16:52 to go. And I told you the first 3 or 4 minutes, second half.
They came out with more energy.
Yeah. And this just, I'm going to tell you, this team could hurt you inside.
I can kind of see with those spurts how they scored, 130 points, 120 points. I can see that now.
We're gonna have to have a little bit better inside defense. All right, Mr. Lee with the basketball to Washington. Washington back to Williams in the Kilder. Washington on the drive, lays it in, and that's one that the coach is not happy about for the Greyhounds. Ricks with the basketball to Brown. Good screen out there. 3-point shot up. It's good.
12 points for Tyler Armstrong. That's his first 3-pointer of the game.
Lee.
I think we need to get back to our defensive ways that we did in the first half. We need to get back to that here in the second half.
Absolutely.
Slow them down a little bit.
Absolutely. We're not and Mr. Walquist's going to have to play a little tougher.
Yeah, see, look at their defensive pressure. That's what we looked like in the first half.
Wow. That ball went everywhere, and number 12, Trent Steen, just put it in the hoop.
That's exactly right.
They have a 10-point lead.
Another steal.
Tasmania coming down the court, and that's a charge. He was definitely outside the arc.
Yeah, he got a lot of control there. That's his second team foul. And his second foul on him. Also
and we got the gentleman coming in, we hope is the answer, and that's Mr. Johnson. And Mr. Johnson, Lawrence Johnson, is a pretty good-sized kid, and we're going to see if he can be the answer for the inside play.
If we're able to get it to him down low, he can finish it.
Kilder Gonzalez on the drive. No good. Wow, that was a bad shot. That was not good. Ricks to Jones. And they didn't bother to put anybody on the glass that time, did they?
They did it.
3-point shot up. It's good by Jake Williams.
14 points to Jake Williams. 4 3-pointers.
And they're picking up full court. Beautiful running little one-hand scoop shot.
Tevin Brown with 5 points.
DJ Washington, no good. Looked like a nice try, but it just didn't work out. Whoa, a little bit too many steps, I do believe, but what do I know?
Nice block there by Lawrence
That
Johnson.
was nice.
Yes,
nice.
That's what we want him doing.
Kilder Gonzalez coming down the lane. Wow, he threw up another one. And he missed the dunk. No good. Ricks missed his shot, and there's a foul on the play. You knew he was either going to make it or it was eventually going to be a foul. I mean, that was just it's one of those plain as the nose on your face.
Cameron Ricks at the line for 2. He's 1 for 1 tonight. They got 2 for 2.
Into the game. Mason. And for the Stars, Zach Kimbler.
Ricks is looking for point number 15 on the evening.
And he gets it. Into the game. Number 23, Joe Randall Tolliver for the Greyhounds. 11-point lead. 14 minutes to go in the game. And Jake Williams man, we need that.
That was a deep three.
Deep.
5 threes for Jake Williams.
I think that was gold.
I think I know what it was.
And number 10, right Armstrong, laying the last shot. We had a right to complain.
14 points on Armstrong.
I think almost off the rim.
Sure was.
Yeah.
I don't think the rest would actually look at it.
No. Wow. We can't make an inside shot now.
Johnson's gone here when he
He's playing. Washington Johnson better give that to somebody else. He just bumped him, and in the new college, you cannot bump him.
We don't call fouls.
Every time. It used to be you could get away with some of that. You can't do that no more. Into the ball game for the Greyhound, number 20, Chris Smith. He's come in for Trent Steen.
Yeah, not a shooting foul there for Morris Johnson.
And folks, 13 minutes to go, 10-point lead. And Lee with the layup and the foul. That foul is on number 20, Chris Smith. It's his first. It's good. Into the ball game for the Greyhounds, number 3, Cameron Ricks, and number 24, Gerald Bernard. And we're full court. On his back. That was an easy call. Whoa. I guess that wasn't as easy as I thought. He was on his back.
That's right.
Man. Well, that's interesting. That's the first on Lee.
Mason's got 4 points tonight.
Make that 5.
1 for 1 at the line.
I guess they called him for being where he was trying to go or something. I don't know what that call was. Jake Williams with the basketball. And folks, they're not really picking him up like I thought they would after he made some of those shots.
Yeah, 5 3-pointers.
DJ Washington, 3-point shot up, no good. Lee with the rebound, and he put it up, no good, but he was looking for a foul. And I'll tell you, that Lee gets in there. He may not get them all, but he gets in there amongst the trees.
He gets his hands on the ball.
Absolutely. Tevin Brown with the basketball. Back to Tevin Brown. Looking for somebody. And Zach Kimber with the rebound. I thought there was a foul on that one.
Yeah, I don't see how there wasn't a foul there.
And now we get the call. And I'll tell you something. We've been doing a few of these games, Jake, and I've not seen I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen a game where I question us not getting fouls as much as tonight.
Yeah.
First shot up by Lee is good. 7-point deficit, 11:51 to go.
Yeah, I think there's been some fouls that we've committed that we kind of got away with.
Yeah.
I guess they call that home cooking, but we
It
try to
ain't
make it
that
fair.
way.
We
Yeah.
try to make it fair.
Yeah. All right, 6-point deficit. Whoa, just a little walk. Just a little walk. He double clutches. Oh, man, I didn't mean to. What are you calling that on me for? Kimbler with the basketball. Into Lee. Washington to Lee. Back to Kimbler. Back to Jake Williams. It's good. And did you notice they did a little something different that time? They gave it to Kimbler and let him pretty much handle the point. And they wasn't ready for Jake being over there.
Six 3-pointers for Jake Williams.
Foul on the floor, and that'll be on, it's on number 35, Zach Kimbler. And it's on the floor. He wanted to shoot some free throws, and they would have really been free if he'd have got 32 on that one.
That was a good
And
take.
Zach Kimbler with the rebound to Lee. And that's just smart basketball right there, folks. He knew he was going to get fouled if he went.
Yeah.
He hesitated. He got fouled. Now he's at the line for 2 free throws. And number 32, Mason, has a foul. And we will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
That's how you absorb the contact right there.
It's good. Into the game, Tasmania Jones and Trent Steen. Coming out of the game, number 24, Gerald Bernard, and number 32, Ladarius Mason.
14 points for Anthony Lee. He is 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Looking for 7 for 7.
We don't believe in
Jinx and
superstitions.
people. Yeah.
And you can see why.
Yeah, good shooter's going to make it. Good job, Anthony Lee.
All right, we're 1 point down. Ricks. 3-point shot up. No good. And I'll tell you, he was not going to be denied. And they want to talk about whoa. And Johnson just couldn't. It took an extra bounce. Ricks. And I think Lawrence Johnson was feeling a little bit of his oats there. He'd done so good so many times.
Yeah.
He took that first little fake, and the man wasn't there on the first one.
But he made sure that guy did not get a good shot off.
That's right.
That's what you want.
And it's rolled around and good by Ricks.
4 for 4 at the line, Cameron Ricks.
They don't miss a lot of them, do they?
They sure don't. They've only missed 3 this season so far.
Shots up and good. He made them both.
13 for 16 at the free throw line.
We have a full timeout by the Stars. Let's take a 1-minute break. This West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clements Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never laughed.
All right, folks, we're back here at Haws Gymnasium. We're a 3-point deficit. With 13 minutes to go, we had a 10-point deficit. So we're trying to erase that deficit in 3 minutes. And we've almost got it. We just get us a 3-point shot here, and we will have erased it.
I'll take Jake Williams shooting that 3-pointer.
You Jakes are all like.
Jacobs know how to shoot the 3-ball.
Yeah. All right. Lee with the basketball. And they're in looks like a zone. Kind of hard to tell. They haven't had a reason to.
Yeah,
they're watching Jake Williams now. Zach Kimbler with the 3-point, bounced around, one in. We're tied. We have erased that 10-point deficit in 3 minutes. Now let's see if we can't take a lead. That was not a good pass. Nice pass. Lee. And it's just the way it is, folks. Lee says, I'm going to get contact. I'm going up for some free throws. And I'm going to put them in a deficit.
Yeah, Anthony Lee's been to free throw line 7 times. He's made 7 of them.
And coming in for the Greyhounds will be Davey, and he'll be taking Terrell Brown's spot after the first free throw. It's good. I think they run a lot better with Davey in there at the point, don't you?
Yes, I do. I believe so, yes.
All right, second shot. It's up, and it's good. And we have one camera right now because we have a battery problem. I thought when he didn't change it at halftime, it was a big mistake. If you believe that, I'll tell you another one before it gets too cold. That was a nice play to get out of that trap and to get the ball where Lee had no choice. He was not going to be able to stop him, and he stopped him from taking a shot. Davey taking it out of bounds. I don't know if you heard that, but Russ was telling Zach Kimber, your hands cannot be over the line. Jones with the 2-pointer, and it was definitely over the line.
Yeah.
Zach Kimler moved it back. Throwing it around the outside on the drive to Kimler. Kimler should have taken that 3. Lee is not a 3-point shooter. Just thought I'd point that out. Charge. And Lee is good at that. Lee will not let you drive the lane if he's in.
I really think that's about 5 charges we've taken this game.
And I haven't had a problem with any one of the 5.
No. I liked them all.
And let's be honest, that's one of the hardest calls to make as a coach.
Yeah.
I mean, as a referee. That charge call is tough.
There's a lot that plays into effect.
And here's our point forward, Zach Kimler bringing it down. Back to Williams. Don't do it. And Johnson tried to get the rebound. He just couldn't get it. Ricks with the basketball. Better get that thing back up. Oh, he got it. I don't see how he got it in there. Man, that was a nice shot by Jones. That was a nice-looking shot. And I didn't think there's any way in the world he was going to make it, did you?
No, sir. 16 points for Tasmania Jones.
Attack Kimler, no good.
I like it when we make the threes, but we're kind of getting a little 3 happy right now and not making them.
That one was on Kimler, I'm sure. Of course, most of the time when I'm sure I'm wrong, but that was his first. Zach was about to have a nosebleed, going this far in a game without playing this many minutes without a foul. That high arcing free throw.
He's 3 for 4 tonight, so it's working pretty good.
Yeah, it's working real good. And into the game with 4 fouls, Emmanuel Abbage. And he has to give Mr. Johnson a break. No good. Lee with the rebound. Nope, they haven't missed very many. Out to DJ Washington. No good. He didn't hit anything. That was not a good shot.
We're in the 2-3 zone, trying to keep them out of the paint. They're going to shoot a 3. And 1.
3-point shot, Cameron Ricks.
Well, that's not the way to do it. Fouled on a 3-point shot.
Anthony
Lee with his third. Into the ball game, Ladarius Mason for the Greyhounds at the line trying to complete the 4-point play.
Rick's at the line looking for number 21.
And he got it.
21 points.
That's
6 for 6 at the line.
Kilder Gonzalez is into the game. And number 10, Tyler Armstrong's into the game for the Greyhounds. Ricks comes out for a well-deserved rest. Throwing it around the outside. Looked like they're trying to set up Kilder Gonzalez for the 3. He drives in and he hit the rim, but that's about it. Yeah. If the whistle was a little slow, but he got him.
Yeah.
Fouls on Kilder Gonzalez.
And they'll be shooting free throws the rest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he pointed it out. Yeah, they're shooting free throws the rest of the way.
That's Kilder's second foul.
And I don't really like putting them at the line.
Tyler Armstrong at the line.
They've been pretty good. See a kid go by here with a purple tongue. And the first one is good.
16 for 20 at the line, 80%. If I can do math.
You could do it. Abbage with the rebound. Abbage needs to play a smart game because they're going to check him out.
Yep. 4 fouls for Abbage.
If they're smart at all. And we have a block called. The foul was on number 10, Tyler Armstrong.
At the line, DJ
That's his
Washington.
third. And Mr. Paetzel is having a little. Folks, that little man with the purple tongue went running back by here. He squatted, make sure he wasn't. All right, that's good. DJ Washington.
13 points.
Everybody is in a double bonus the rest of the way. And it's good.
Our 2-point guards are 13 for 13 at the free throw line.
He's done, that's the second time he's done that. I don't think he understands what he's doing either.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling the coach is going to explain to him what he's doing. Teverett Kane is coming into the game for the aforementioned Tolliver. And Tolliver needs somebody to just explain to him, son, you're dragging your foot. Washington to Jake Williams. Jake Williams driving the lane. That's it.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. I was going to say that's an easy call, but it was also easy to call him going down the lane and stepping out of bounds. Whoa, that was tough. Yeah, he was inside the arc. And if you're inside the arc, you're going to get called.
Kilder Gonzalez, that's his third
Fouls on
foul.
Kilder Gonzalez.
Sends Teverett Kane to the free throw line. Looking for his first basket.
Teverett Kane at the line.
We found somebody we want to shoot free throws, I think. That was really ugly.
Yeah, they missed their last 2 now. Make it 3.
And number 12, lucky he didn't get called for a foul. Throwing it around the outside, trying to find somebody open. Kilder Gonzalez with the basketball. Jake Williams thought he was fouled, and maybe he wasn't. He might have just twisted his ankle.
Laquan Davey.
Davey with the 2, and Mr. Jake Williams is on the floor, and I think he just twisted his ankle there, don't you?
Yeah, I believe that's what happened. Must have been when he came down from the shot.
Yeah, I thought for a second he was trying to make it look good on a foul, but I didn't see anybody close to him. So we have into the ball game, I guess, Anthony Lee. Everybody else is accounted for. DJ Washington, Zach Kimler, Abbage, and Kilder Gonzalez in the game for the Stars. Thrown it around the outside. DJ, good, and foul underneath, and it was on a rebound, and I was looking at shot. Did you see it?
Yeah, the shot went in.
I mean, did you see the foul?
Oh, no, I did not see that. Sorry.
Fouls on Tyler Armstrong.
There was something underneath the goal for sure.
Tyler Armstrong, his third foul.
Anthony Lee.
His fourth.
Yeah.
That was on Armstrong, his fourth.
Anthony Lee back at the line, where he is 9 for 9 tonight.
Now, does he get just one or
2
one
free
and one?
throws.
2 free throws.
Double
Okay.
bonus, right?
Yeah, but it was after the shot was made, so good.
Yeah, so
Into the ball game, Cameron Ricks. He's in for the aforementioned Tyler Armstrong. He's a coach. I didn't do nothing, but he was one of 3 people that went sprawling all over the floor. Somebody had to get called.
18 points for Anthony Lee. Make it 19.
Good. 4-point deficit. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game. We have a man-to-man trapping. Well, I said man-to-man. I guess it is the zone. Wow. He missed a layup. Mason. Abbage with the layup. That is good ball control right there. Did you see him?
Yeah.
He almost lost that ball, and he got control of it before he laid it in. That was good, really good. And number 12 on the drive, the seas parted, and he went right through.
8 points for Trent Steen.
I hope Jake Williams is okay. Kilder Gonzalez. We have to give a shout out to Kilder. He made a couple threes early in the game, and he didn't let that, didn't go crazy with it. He's going to have to get crazy. Somebody is in just a second. And we have a foul on the play. Foul is on number 12, Trent Steen. That's his fourth.
Fouls on Trent Steen at the line. Zach Kembler.
Zach needs to make a couple here. We're at the point in the game, 4:43 to go. We need every point. This is, if we want to get back in the game, we got to make the free throws. Joe Randall, Tolliver in the game, and Tasmania Jones is in the game.
The Stars are 21 for 24 at the free throw line tonight, whereas the Greyhounds are just 16 for 23.
The coach is waiting to bring in Mr. Johnson when Abbage fouls out. And I hope Abbage just disappoints him. That's Johnson, because he won't disappoint the coach if he doesn't foul out. 3-point is good.
3-point shot, Joe Randall Tolliver.
Tolliver with the three.
That's his
That's
fourth.
a 6-point lead.
That's his fourth three-pointer of the game.
What are you trying to say?
They've hit 9 as a team. I think he can shoot it.
I believe that's right.
But we've hit 10 as a team. Got one up on them.
But we're 6 down.
Yeah, they got 6 up on us, something.
Our big point forward there. I like saying that, you know. Point forward.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Kick ball, wasn't
That
it?
was.
I thought it was a kickball off Mid-South. Arkansas State University Mid-South Greyhounds.
All right.
I'll make sure I get their name right.
All right. Lee taking it out of bounds. Gives it into Kimbler. I was going to say, somebody has to take a shot, even if it's wrong. Abbage with the rebound. Put back. It's good.
18 points for Maynard Abbage, 4 in the second half.
And they're going to be testing Mr. Abbage inside with Jones. If they're not as smart as I think they are. No, they're not. Kilder Gonzalez with the rebound. That was a tough rebound right there. And a bad pass. Hit off his hands.
Right back to us, though.
Thank goodness they got in the way. Lee, I believe Lee got dinged a little bit on that one. It looks like he's okay. He was walking very gingerly. Kilder Gonzalez with the three. It's good, and he's fouled. Oh, no, he wasn't fouled. I'm sorry. I thought everybody stopped. I thought they stopped for a reason.
Kilder Gonzalez with 4 3-pointers in the game. That's
1 point game. 3:05 to go in the game. Tasmania Jones gives it back out, and a 3-point by Ricks. You can't leave Ricks open.
That's his 4th 3-pointer of the game as well.
Kilder Gonzalez gives it back to Kimbler, back to Gonzalez. See, that's what I'm talking about. He made a 3, and he didn't just go crazy.
Yeah, he's well under control. Kilder's a smart basketball player.
Down the court, Davey throws it into Jones. Jones fouled on the play, and that's Kilder Gonzalez on the foul.
That'll be his 4th.
Kilder with 4, Johnson with 4. Anybody else with 4 on our team?
Anthony Lee just has 3. That's next closest.
Yeah. Shot up. It's good. He's got that high arc.
I don't know if I've ever seen one that high. I'm not quite sure. Looks good when it goes in, though. Short.
And it didn't go in that time. That looked better. Kilder Gonzalez down the court. Gives it to Zach Kimbler. Back to Gonzalez. Got to do something with it. Whoa. Ricks missed it and fouled on the play by number 11, Kilder Gonzalez. That's his 5th, isn't it?
That's his 5th foul.
5th foul. And Mr. Walquist be coming in the game.
Just saying we can't see Jake Williams come back in. Hoping he's okay.
That was not a good 5th foul.
No, it wasn't. We was needing him. He was showing some upside there. He got 4 threes in the game. Fouled out with 17 points, Kilder Gonzalez did.
No good.
They started missing those free throws ever since we started talking about them, making them.
I've never seen him miss 2 in a row, have you?
I kind of want to see it. He was 6 for 6 before that last miss. 17 for 26 as a team. The Stars are 22 for 25.
And the referees are discussing something. I have no idea what it is. They were whispering. He was explaining to our coach, and I don't want to know what it was. Shots up, it's good. 6-point deficit, 2:02 to go. We've 2 minutes to go in the game. 6-point deficit. We have got to start hitting some shots and get some stops. A layup by Lee. That's a beautiful, beautiful play. And a timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. Stars. Let's take a 1 minute break. This West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anaya Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium, we have Stars at a 4-point deficit. Everybody's in the double bonus. 1:43 to go. We're picking up full court. Ricks with the basketball. To Davey. Back to that 3-point shooting full. Davey. To Ricks. 3-point shot up. It's good. That was not good for the home team.
Yeah, that might have been the dagger.
That's what I'm thinking. I hate to say it. Foul on the play. Davey with the foul. That's his first.
Anthony Lee, 21 points, 11 for 11 at the free throw line. Very good game tonight for Anthony Lee.
Shots up and good. Into the ball game. That's as good to see. Jake Williams into the game for Walkless.
We need some threes and a lot of them in a hurry.
A lot of them. We have to score every time down the court, I believe.
And we need to stop them every time.
Got to stop them. Got to stop them.
Yeah. Oh.
No good. That's not the way to get back. This is where that you can dribble as long as you can really comes in handy at the end of the game. We have a full timeout on the court. Let's take a 30-second break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium, we reset it. We have 105-99. The Greyhounds in the lead, 54 seconds to go. Jake, to get back in this game, we have to stop them every time down the court.
Absolutely.
And make a couple threes at least.
That's right. I think this next possession here, 17 seconds on the shot clock, we can just play straight up defense, straight up man-to-man.
I think so, too.
And then we got plenty of time. We're going to shoot a three. Then we can start thinking about fouling, slowing the game down more, get those points back, down by 6. But it starts with a stop right here on the defensive end. Star's going to be a man-to-man. Could have been a steal.
And Zach Kimler said, yep, I got him. Said, I got him.
Foul on Kimler, that's his second. Doing a double bonus. Tasmania Jones.
I think Joel likes saying that name.
Yeah, I do too, yeah. Tasmania Jones. Oh, we went this whole game without that scoreboard down there going out, but it just went out.
And we'll get Mr. Tippin to slowly walk around and reset. We have a breaker up there that's a little suspect. We need to put another breaker in there, and the gentleman that takes care of all that is not here for this week. So we'll probably get it taken care of before the next game Monday. Monday we'll be playing Crowley's Ridge. And
7 p.m. tip-off?
7 p.m. tip-off. And then there's going to be a game in here on a Thursday. It'll either be the 4th, 11th, or 18th, I think they said. And it'll
Do they
be,
not know? Do they not know?
We're going to be playing the Muhlenberg County bunch that we didn't schedule them this year, and we usually do, and so I can't remember what.
Is it the Job Corps?
Yeah, Job Corps.
Okay.
And they wanted to play them, so one of these Thursdays coming up we'll be playing. Missed the free throw. And Lee lays it up. Lee with the foul, and that's fourth. Okay. I wasn't sure it was fourth or fifth. And Jake Williams got fouled over there, he thinks. At least he's smiling, so we know where he was fouled. It's good.
The Greyhounds are 20 for 30 at the free throw line tonight.
This one right here could just about seal it. Yep.
Makes that 3-possession game.
3-possession game, and we're going to have to come down and make some. And he's fouled. That sure doesn't hurt.
That's going to be it for Trent Steen. That's his 5th foul.
Fouls on Cameron Ricks.
Oh, excuse
Cameron
me.
Ricks.
Emmanuel Abbott at the line.
Pardon me.
You sound like me.
Sure. Hey, everybody makes mistakes every once in a while.
You mean besides me? All right, that was the first one on Ricks. Where in the world has he been in this game? He's played an awful lot not to get any fouls called on.
What we're going on here? Is there some blood on a jersey? On Emmanuel Abbott's jersey? We need him at the free throw line to shoot free throws.
You know, and what he did is Kilder Gonzalez is going with him, and they're going to just exchange jerseys.
Yeah, so Kilder's going to come back.
Kilder fouled out.
Oh, they just changed shorts.
Oh, shorts.
They said they changed shorts.
That you remember that time that you might have heard about it. They did that at on the bench at St. Mary, and that was a technical.
Really?
And they lost the game because of that.
Wow. That's what just happened on there.
A little trivia. It's good. 109 to 102.
Fouls on DJ Washington.
Welch. Has he been in the game?
Laquan Davies.
No, he is not. Is he on the bench?
I don't know.
I don't think he's on the bench. Pablo hasn't played much this game as well.
Yeah. No, that I'm surprised, but hey, Coach knows more about this team than I do.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Well, I mean, he knows a lot more than me, too. I felt bad after I said that. I really did.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Shot's up and good. 8-point lead.
Good job by
Jake Williams.
Shot it behind.
Wow.
Behind the goal. Block shot.
Well, good, because I'd hate to
Stars
think
get it
he
out.
shot like
Yeah.
that on purpose.
Down 8, 35 seconds left.
We don't need to be driving. We need to be shooting. And he's fouled on the shot. Take your pick. 32.
Fouls on Ladarius Mason.
Darius Mason with his second. Little man got a chance to throw the ball.
Emmanuel average with 19 points.
Have any chance at all, he's got to make both of them. That's one.
4 for 7 at the line.
We have plenty of time for two trips down the court, but we have to make this one. Yes. And timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout by the Stars. Let's take a 1-minute break. This West Kentucky Star basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium. 31 seconds to go. The Greyhounds with a 16-point lead. Double bonus for everybody. Multiple people with 4 fouls.
Go for the quick steal right here. 10 foul him.
Yep.
Go for the steal first.
Very simple. They have to make mistakes, and we have to play good. We have to play excellent. Zach Kimler with the foul.
That's going to be his 3rd foul.
Fouls on Zach Kimler.
Abbage has played a good game with 4 fouls. He's
Yes,
been
he
in
has,
there.
got 4. Yep.
He hasn't fouled out yet, and that's good because he had that 4th foul quick in the second half. Steen with 1.
9 points for Trent Steen. That was his first free throw attempt.
It's good. Pretty good free throw shooting team.
24 for 35. A lot of free throw shot tonight.
And he missed a layup. And that's just about the end of the road.
Yeah, that's going to do it there. Foul there on Jake Williams. That's going to be his 3rd.
Fouls on Jake Williams. Cameron Ricks at the line.
Rick's had a real good game. And folks, that's the sound of him taking all that time to count it up. That's how many he's got.
Make that 29.
29.
That last free throw.
And if you're a ball player, 30 sounds better than 29.
Oh, sure does. Get to that 30-point mark.
It's good. 30 for Ricks. And he's handled the ball club real good.
5 3-pointers to go along with that. And he's still getting on the floor with 10 seconds left in the game.
I'll tell you.
10 seconds. Good ball play right there.
Good job. Emmanuel Abbage tried to stuff one, and the gentleman down there said, no.
Trent Steen, that's his 5th foul.
Well, maybe that's Steen said, hey, I'm going to go out.
Yeah, he wasn't going
Good. I ain't letting them.
have an easy
That's
dunk.
right. That's right. Oh, had a little technical. Too little, too late. Abbage with the first one up. And the second one in. I don't quite understand that. Could have been a technical.
I'm not sure what that call was.
Yeah,
4
we're
seconds
taking it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that?
4 seconds to go. Jake, have you got an 8-point play here with 4 seconds to go?
I don't know about that one. Get 2 4-point plays, I guess.
Throw it up. Jake Williams, 3-point shot up, no good. And the final score, 106 to 114. And the Greyhounds get revenge for that loss at their place. So let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with our post-game shows with the coach. And let's see if he's going to come over here. Well, let's make it a minute. This West Kentucky Star basketball action. Look at this. All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium. Give me a rundown on the top scorers in this game.
Well, for top scorers, we got Cameron Ricks. He had 30 points for Arkansas State University Mid-South Greyhounds.
And I had to shake his hand. I'll tell you, that was an excellent job. He ran the ball club well when he was running it. And
That's
Davey
right.
did a good job running it. And I was quite impressed.
Yeah, he was 9 for 10 at the free throw line, had 5 3-pointers, solid game overall. And Emmanuel Abbage, Anthony Lee had 24 points for us. He was also 12 for 13 at the line. Another great game for him.
All right, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the coach. He'll tell us what happened. This West Kentucky Stars basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsinfocus.org.
Never laughed so loud. I never
All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium with the coach. Coach Chumler, tell me what happened in that game.
Well,
We didn't play bad. They just played better. They're a very good team. I was proud of our kids because they played hard. We had a chance to win all the way up to the end. And that's all you can ask out of your kids. You know, when you're a team like us playing against 15 scholarship players from Little Rock, Arkansas, and Memphis, which is a talent pool in itself, you know, for us to be able to compete, we're doing okay. I'm exceptionally proud of our kids.
I'll tell you one that we need to talk about, even though that he may not be the one that the people think we ought to talk about first, but I thought Lawrence Johnson did one heck of a job out there.
Lawrence Johnson did a wonderful job. I can't talk enough about the good that he did. He came in and he played big. He played like the big, strong young man he is. You know, it won't show up in the stat sheet, but he probably had, 3 blocks, maybe 2-3 blocks. He changed probably 3 more shots. He did exactly what we asked him to do.
Very good game. And hasn't he come a long way?
Oh my goodness, he's night and day. You know, and we're trying to schedule Earl C so they can see how far he has come. He deserves that. I mean, he's really worked his butt off.
And that'll be one of these Thursdays coming up, folks. We'll try to get it on the website and let you know when it's going to happen. It'll be whenever they happen to be able to get down here.
Right.
All right. Anything else?
No. I'm proud of our kids. You know, we're going to take tomorrow off because like DJ and Ant probably had to play. DJ played 40 minutes. Ant probably played 38. And those guys, they deserve a break tomorrow. We'll come back in Saturday. We'll go light and then be ready to play Crowley Bridge on Monday.
You don't mind me asking, Welch didn't play.
No. Welch missed practice yesterday.
That's a good reason not to play.
Yeah.
And Pablo didn't play much.
He's been battling some leg problems.
Oh, okay.
And
that's
I really
good
did, you know, and that could have been a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but
yeah.
but that's one of those things where when one kid steps, you know, can't go, you make the most of your opportunity. And I thought our kids did that. You know, they really played well. Pablo's been battling some leg problems since the last game.
And the last thing on Johnson, Walquist could not handle their bigs inside.
No.
And when Johnson came in, he put a stop to that.
Right. We've got to get Andy more physical. And
needs to move his feet a little bit more.
A lot more.
Yeah.
And if that ball's in front of you, you better get your behind on the floor and go after it.
Absolutely.
But you know, Lawrence, you can't speak enough about how good Lawrence did. And Emmanuel, you know, our bigs didn't show up last game. Well, they did this game.
And 4 fouls within the first minute of the second half, and he came in and never fouled out.
Right. He played well. Played smart.
That's right. He's my man.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with some stars of the game. This West Kentucky Star basketball action.
The WKCTC Clemens Fine Arts Center presents its 2015-16 Arts in Focus season. Winona and the Big Noise, Stories and Song. Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anaya Mitchell. Barrage 8. For tickets, visit artsinfocus.org.
All right, folks, back here at the Haws Gymnasium with one of the stars of the game. This is Jake Williams. Jake, you had a real good game, and near the end of the game, you looked like you twisted your ankle or something.
Yeah, after the shot, I came down on his foot a little bit, tweaked it a little bit. It wasn't too bad, but
now, I noticed when you came back in, I didn't see you limping or anything.
Yeah, I was all right a little bit after that. Just trying to draw a foul, you know.
What'd you think about the game and your game in particular?
I thought I shot the ball a lot better than I did last game, obviously. I took a little bit more shots, but we fell up short. What did we lose by, 9, 8, something like that?
Final score was 106 to 114.
Yeah. They shot a lot of free throws there at the end, and we tried to get them.
And they did a good job shooting them, man.
Yeah.
The coach said they're normally a 60% shooting team, and they shot a lot better than that.
Yeah, we were going to play the percentages, but didn't work out too well for us.
Well, you had a good game. I was happy to see it, too.
Thank you.
Let's take a 30-second break. This West Kentucky Stars basketball action. we're back here with our second star of the game, Anthony Lee. Mr. Lee, you had a good game.
Thank you.
And, you know, I say that quite a bit.
Yes, you do.
Because you do play good ball out there. And you and DJ Washington, when you're in there, they better be watching because somebody's driving for that basket every time.
Yes, sir.
And what was your impression of the game altogether?
My impression, I mean, we all had one goal. I mean, that's the win, first of all. But, I mean, it starts with defense. I mean, we kind of struggling on defense a little bit. And, I mean, we was in spurts. We was looking good, then we fell off. Then we started looking good. Then we just started picking up. Then it kind of just dropped off with contested jump shots, and we just started shooting too much instead of keep attacking the basket.
I'm going to ask you about one of your teammates. I was impressed, and Lawrence Johnson, I thought, played like I know and you know he could play, and I thought did the best job in this gymnasium I've ever seen him play.
Oh, of course. I mean, Lawrence Johnson, he 3 years. This is third year playing basketball, so I mean, for this year, I mean, he's just getting better and better. He surprises us every day. I mean, we don't, correct him all the time because once we correct him, he mess up the next day. So we just let him be and let him keep getting better. And I mean, it's starting to show in the game. So we're gonna see towards the end of the season what he's gonna keep bringing. It's gonna be a show when he gets better and better.
All right. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with our stats guru, Gary McLean. This is West Kentucky Star basketball action. All right, folks, back here at Haws Gymnasium, and close it out with our stats guru, Gary McLean. Gary, tell us how the scoring went.
All right, we had Anthony Lee with a total of 24 tonight. Kevin Welch was not able to play tonight. He was dressed up, but he didn't get to play. DJ Washington had 18. We had Kilder Gonzalez at 17. Jake Williams had 20. We had E-Man, Emmanuel Abbage had 23, and we had Zach Kemper with 4. Andy Walquist, Thomas Gardner, Pablo Bianchi, and Lawrence Johnson did not score tonight. That last half, we hit 9 of 21 for 43%, 2-pointers, 5 of 13 for 3-pointers for 38%, and 20 of 23 free throws for 53%. No, for 87%. I was doing the points right there. I couldn't.
Man, I felt bad there for a minute.
Oh, gee. Actually, we scored 53 points in both halves, so we ended up with 106. So that's pretty crazy on that. For Mid-South, we had Laquan Davey. He had 9. Cameron Ricks had 29. Teveret Kane was not able to score. He did play, but he didn't score. Tyler Armstrong had 15. Tevin Brown had 5. Trent Steen had 10. Chris Smith had 6. Joe Randall Tolliver had 17. Gerald Bernard did not score. Ladarius Mason had 5. And Tasmania Jones had 18 for a total of 114 points.
It looked a lot better, Tasmania did, after he got going. The first part of the game, I didn't think he was up for the task, but he really started playing better.
He played better, a whole lot better in the second half, and kind of took over a little bit. And so, like I say, it's popping in threes here and there and everywhere, and that was putting a nail in the coffin. All
right, I'll see you Monday. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back to wrap it up, this West Kentucky Star basketball action.
Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell together on stage Friday, February 19th in the West Kentucky Community and Technical College Clemens Fine Arts Center.
I remember you. I remember me.
Don't miss Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. Get your tickets at artsandfocus.org.
All right, folks, we're back here at Haws Gymnasium, and Dallas, I think it was just a matter of catching a team that was a little hotter shooting than us.
That's right. We came out strong. I liked our defensive intensity. Any coach would love that defensive intensity coming out of the gates. And I think they wasn't ready. They had a long trip here. Got them a little bit of time to get going. We had a 2-point lead at halftime. But ultimately, there in that second half, they wanted a little bit more than us. Let's just be honest there. And we couldn't find the baskets that we needed down the stretch. And then free throws. A lot of free throw attempts this evening, and more so for them, I guess. So, but a good fought win. We can take a lot from this. I mean, even though it's a loss, we can take from it and look for a good game Monday night against Crowley's Ridge.
Yeah, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be playing a Thursday game against Earl C. Clements Job Center, and that'll be on a Thursday. One of these three coming up. We'll have it on the website as soon as we know when we're playing.
That's right.
So I won't see you Monday. We'll have Dallas McKinney in here, and he does a good job.
I appreciate him filling in for me. I got night class at Murray State. So
all right, there
school
we
comes
go.
First.
This is Ken Dickerson.
This is Jacob Scott.
Saying the final score, the West Kentucky Stars 106, the Greyhounds of Arkansas State University Mid-South 114. This is West Kentucky Star basketball action.